Hello students, welcome to my zoology class. This is Akmal Hussain, lecturer biology, Skar High School and College. Now I am going to take a zoology class of standard 9, chapter 10. Today's topic is nervous system. What will we learn from this class? We will be able to know about different parts of nervous system and their functions. Coordination in animals. Necessary coordination in animal is done by nerves and hormones. Nerves or nervous system. Number 2, chemical coordinator or hormones. What is nervous system? The system which is the part of animal's body that coordinates its activities through transmit signals between different body parts. On the other hand, hormones is a biochemical substances which secreted from ductless gland and coordinate and control the activities of the body with the nervous system. Dear students, there is a topics influences of hormones and influence of nerves. You have to read these topics yourselves. Now we are going to discuss about nervous system. Nervous system mainly formed by two parts. Number 1, cranial nervous system, central nervous system. Number 2, peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system, that means the part of nervous system which take part to make the decision of the animal body. On the other hand, peripheral nervous system, the nervous system except central nervous system, that means who don't take part to make any decision. Now, central nervous system divided into two. Number 1, brain. Number 2, spinal cord. Peripheral nervous system again divided into two. Number 1, cranial spinal nerves, and number 2, autonomic nervous system or automatic nervous system. Cranial spinal nerves again divided into two. Number 1, cranial nerves, the nerves which is directly connected with our brain, and spinal nerves which are directly connected with our spinal cord. Autonomic nervous system again divided into two. Number 1, sympathetic nerves, and number 2, parasympathetic nerves. Central nervous system formed by mainly number 1, brain. Number B, spinal cord. Brain is located into our skull and spinal cord located into our backbone or vertebral column. Brain, the swollen part of nervous system at the top of the spinal cord and inside the skull is called brain. There is a picture of brain. Parts of brain. Number 1, forebrain or prosencephalon. Forebrain, most of the part of human brain consists of forebrain. This total part is in forebrain. Number B, midbrain or mesencephalon. Short region between forebrain and hindbrain is midbrain or mesencephalon. Number C, hindbrain or rhombencephalon. Lowermost part of brain is hindbrain, that means cerebellum, pons, medulla oblongata. These three regions combinedly formed our hindbrain or Rhombencephalon. Forebrain or Prosencephalon. The largest part of brain consists of two completely divided lobes. These lobes called left and right lobes. This is also called the hemisphere also. Left hemisphere and right hemisphere. A deep furrow between two lobes, they are still connected by a bounce of nerves named corpus callosum. Cerebrum, the major part of forebrain, is folded and wrinkled surface covered by a membrane called meninges, and infection of meninges of human is called meningitis. The exterior surface of the cerebrum is cortex, is grey in color, that's why is called a grey matter. On the other hand, inner side of brain is white in color, that's why it is called white matter. Functions of cerebrum. Number 1, receives impulses and send impulses to the various organs of the body. Cerebrum is the center for body movement for body activities and sensation. Number 3, conscious activities like speech, vision, hearing, intelligence, memory, thinking, etc. Activities of voluntary muscles are controlled by cerebrum. Number 2, midbrain. Upper part of hindbrain is midbrain. Actually, the small region between forebrain and hindbrain is midbrain. It is a bridge between the forebrain and hindbrain, forms a connection between the cerebellum and the medulla oblongata. This middle portion is midbrain, which is located between forebrain and hindbrain. Functions of midbrain. Number 1, coordinates the activities of various muscles and maintain balance, play an important role in vision and hearing. Hindbrain or Rhombencephalon, formed by mainly three parts. Number 1, cerebellum, number 2, pons, and number 3, medulla oblongata. Follow the picture. This is cerebellum, which looks like cerebrum. It is also divided into two parts. This is pons, just beneath the midbrain, and this is medulla oblongata, which is the beneath of pons. Cerebellum, located at the back part of the pons, divided into two lobes. Exterior part is composed of grey matter. The inner part is composed of white matter. Functions: controls muscle stage, coordinates and movement, balance, control and activities of voluntary muscle. Hindbrain. Number B, pons, located between the medulla oblongata and midbrain. Functions: equilibrium, muscle tone and regulating sleep. Medulla oblongata, front part is connected with the pons and the back to the spinal cord. Functions: respiration, cardiac function, coughing, sneezing, and swallowing. Spinal cord. The spinal cord originates from the posterior part of the medulla, leaves the skull through the foramen magnum. Actually, foramen magnum is the aperture of our skull and extend up to the lumbar vertebra. Spinal cord is composed of gray matter and white matter, but their position is quite opposite to the brain. That means outside white matter and inside gray matter, whereas in brain we have seen that outside gray matter, inside white matter. 31 pair of nerves are present, which is called spinal nerves. Functions of spinal cord. The brain is the command center for our body, and the spinal cord is the pathway for the messages sent by the brain to the body and from the body to the brain. Thank you.